who are struggling to find a man via bars and Tinder. I know where you can meet them. Get your pencil and your paper out and focus. Between the hours of like 5 and like 9 in the morning, Wawa. Cheat code. All the men in trucks that are
This is the worst.
I'm seeing smoke come across her screen. She's not smoking a cigarette, is she? Bro, that is some dirty shit, dude. Weren't those like... I didn't know people still did that. That's crazy. And yeah, please don't do this, okay? Please do not bother these working... These are working men, by the way. She says between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. No, we are not messing with these working men. They're trying to get to work. They're trying to feed their families. They're trying to ignore women that are looking for validation. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can just take all of that bullshit and fuck off. We are not doing this. No. Leave these men alone. Leave the men alone. We're done. Okay? Not start picking up men in the Wawas. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now, obviously, this doesn't affect me. I've went into several... I've said this several times, I think, where I get grocery delivery. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's life-changing. I've been doing grocery delivery for years, and it's amazing. It's added a lot of quality to my life. I haven't stepped foot in... Okay, well, I did have to step foot into the store a few months ago. I had to get air filters, but that's because I couldn't find them on the app. But other than that, I don't go into the store. And it gets delivered to my door. And if not going into the store means that I won't be approached by a woman like this in my Wawa trips, because that would be when I would do it. Absolutely. It would be at like 6 a.m. She's right. But guess what, bitch? A lot of men are doing delivery now. We ain't there. A lot of men are working too. Leave us alone. Leave all the men alone. Just don't.
working, that are fine as hell. That's where they are. You're welcome. Okay.
And a lot of these men are gonna be like, no, thank you. I'm married. I'm happily married. Me and my wife of 4 years. We have a kid on the way. We're good. A lot of these men are working for their families, and they're reminded every single day why they do what they do. So yeah, they're not going to be wanting to get some random woman's number that's harassing. Let's just make it real. Harassing men, targeting men in public. Making their plots known online, by the way. What if it was a bunch of men coordinating, hey, we need to go to Ulta at 10 a.m. Come on, we need to, everybody coordinate. Let's go to Ulta and let's get all the women. We got to go there. No, absolutely not. That would be kind of alarming and kind of creepy. This is just weird behavior. The whole meet men in certain places and confront them in places they have to go, by the way. Oh yeah, the men have to go to Home Depot. Let's confront them there. Let's trap them there. They can't leave. They have to get stuff for their job site. They have to be there. So we have to be there too. We have to harass them at Home Depot. Can we never, ever, ever do that? Can you just leave these dudes alone?
Men, I'm going to make it very simple for you. If a woman is not asking how your day is, if a woman is not messaging you back consistently, if a woman is not so excited to see you, if a woman is going on dates with you and not dropping the other men and committing to you within a reasonable amount of time, she does not like you enough. She does not like you enough.
Idea. I don't know. You need to tell them.
Yeah, I don't really care what this woman is saying. I'm gonna be honest, none of this really makes sense. But this is my advice, is that the woman has to like the man more. She just has to. And you all know the reason why. It is because that man will only have that woman in his life. That'll be it. That'll be the only woman he'll have. That might be the only woman he'll have in many years to come. So by her liking him more, that's basically going to keep the relationship alive. If she only likes him a little bit and she has other options that are, you know, pecking at her, trying to get her to cheat or trying to get her to text or trying to get her to, you know, hey, come help me with my I'm working on something tomorrow night at, you know, 1 a.m. come help me at my house, I got some drinks. And then you find out he's a plumber and he's just, you know, he needed you to lay some pipe. Then no, absolutely not. That's the biggest issue. Is what was that? There was something I was watching where they said that it was a pretty big percentage of women that had a backup guy. They actually had a backup guy, even married women. It was like a certain percentage of married women had a backup guy just in case their marriage falls apart. They have these dudes that say, oh yeah, I'm divorced now, let's start, you know, fucking. All right. No, absolutely not.
I promise, drop her and go to the next. Women are going to come for me, but it is the truth. It is the truth. We will move mountains in our lives to be present for you, just like the same, I feel it's the same on the opposite end, just like you'll do for us. And if you're not getting that energy, they do not like you enough.
And what am I expected to do with my life?
Look, her advice is coming from a very sincere place, and I can acknowledge that, but also at the same time, she has absolutely no idea what the hell she's talking about. Okay. And look, I'm just assuming that this is like an average guy. Okay. I know she's not talking about it like it's average men. She's talking about the men she interacts with, which aren't going to be average. They are going to be, you know, more attractive men that she is going to be going after. And she's probably had in the past. I mean, look, a lot of guys underestimate how far looks get women, and she's probably been on a yacht with some of these men she's got dicked down by. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Okay. And also it depends on where these women live. You know, it's obviously more likely of happening on like the, you know, West Coast or whatever, but she is giving advice to a different type of man. Let me tell you the average man advice here. Okay. And this is just the reality of the situation. A lot of these men that are in relationships that are average men, they don't have the next one. There is not a next woman waiting. The only thing waiting on the other side is bachelorhood, which is, to me, perfectly fine. And I think a lot of men have accepted that it is a lot better being a bachelor, being single, than having to deal with a woman that just does not like you or is only around because you're providing something, and then once that thing is taken away, she is going to be getting with the backup dude that, you know, she's had her eye on for however long. This is the reality of the situation. It sucks. Which is why I say, and this is the best advice, is she needs to like you more. She needs to be completely head over heels for you, for it to work the way it should. Now that doesn't mean that it still can't, you know, go to shit. Obviously that's always a possibility. Whenever you have women that have kind of, you know, I don't know how old this woman is. I'm thinking, what, 29? I'm so bad at guessing ages, but I'm going to guess she is between the ages of 28 and 34. That's it. That seems, I don't know. That seems okay, I guess. I don't know. But attractive women get afforded a lot of different opportunities. So they have no idea. They have been with the men that kind of just brush women like this aside and can easily just find another woman, you know, hey, where's Kelly? Get Kelly over here. She has a nice round ass. Let me look at that for a little while. Yeah, there's a lot of women for these types of men. Normal men don't have these types of women. So they might put up with a lot more stuff. And so it's not as easy for them to just say, yeah, just dump her and move on to the next one. They might just put up with that. They might, yeah, she's never asked me how I was doing. She's never gotten me a birthday gift. I've been in those relationships where you can just tell the woman doesn't like you that much by the kind of gifts they give you. Oh, thanks for the $10 gift. Thanks for the $10 gift card. I appreciate it. Oh. It's like the same gift they give, like, nope, somebody they just met like last month. So yeah, those little things do matter, but in my opinion, you can tell all that at the very beginning. It's very easy to tell if a woman likes you or not just well, you just have to pay attention. But let me know what you think, fellas. Leave me a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace.